I'm gonna open you.
Oh my goodness.
It's literally a nonsense podcast.
I was sitting in the other room and I was like, where's everybody at? Yeah, I was so stupid.
Wait, which room?
No. The other building.
Oh.
Yeah, because I printed my resume out and I was like, oh, like I'm ready. And then like, I'm going to bed. Yeah.
I hope there's no one back there when I go sleep. There's nobody.
I definitely want to be in that room. I'm starting to work. If I didn't know any better, I would be in that room. I was fully planning my so yeah.
I feel like because Julia said like
Yeah.
oh wow.
No.
I mean, if you want to start or if you want me to get
wait
it.
till like 7:05. People are genuinely lost.
Yeah. So do you want to just like announce like, hey, we're gonna give it a couple minutes to start so people are like read the easy voice.
We're gonna get it opening. Like you can see. Do you need someone with an outdoor voice? I just need someone with more willpower than I do right now. It's fine. I think everyone's content.
I feel like it's been like an extra
I just don't want to like divide everyone down.
just to
Tell them to wait.
True.
So we sit in awkward silence. What was the thing about the free foods?
Yeah.
There was free food
wide.
on the other side. But you didn't like.
Bring it to us.
I mean, I took what I could myself.
I called Fidelis today.
Okay.
They said that they have an online application form, and I asked them what like the turnaround time for that might be, and they were like, she's like, I cannot send answers, but it's really busy right now. I was like, okay, I mean, I'll put it anyway, and maybe so, yeah, no, the lady was very confused with what I was asking.
It's been very confusing. I don't know why everybody's so confused. Like this normally happens very easily.
Yeah, I think it just depends on who you get.
All right, guys. So we're gonna get started. We have a lot of fun stuff to do today. So I hope you guys brought your resumes. I'm glad you guys all found the room. First off. So yeah, so let's go for it. So we're gonna do, so this is a photo from the beach week, all the fun we had. We have some more fun events coming up. Next event is Sustainable Networking. We'll get into that real quick. And then we're gonna do like a networking boot camp type thing and go through a co-op panel, some resume review / workshop, and then talk about elevator pitches a bit. So yeah, this is really all time for you guys to like get some career help out of this. Oh, dues are due next week. So by next week's general meeting, if you want to become a full member, you have to have paid dues. Process for that is going out to campus groups and paying it. I'm sure there are links all over the newsletters
And our website.
and our website. So get that done so you can do some fun things. Do you want to talk about it? I'll talk about it.
Okay. So we've got another fun event. If you guys have heard about this, no garbage, much better for your future. So our sustainable networking event is next meeting. And what is this? It's a chance to talk to employers associated with sustainable companies. When is it? It is next Tuesday from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Where is it? It is in the Fireside Lounge, which is downstairs. If you don't know where it is, we'll show you. Why should you participate? Well, you should participate if you need a co-op or a job, or if you will one day need a co-op or a job. So you should all come. And how can I participate? So we would like you to give us our info, your info. I sent out a form wrong, but there is a correct form that Erica sent out. I'm so sorry. There's a good form, and I would like you to fill out that good form, please. Telling me who you are and what kind of help you're looking for, what year you're in school, and what major, and all that kind of stuff. And then I would like you to show up. So sorry, guys. When you show up, we would like you to bring your resume. We'll have you check in and dress up. We're not thinking like prom dresses. We're just thinking like business casual. Yeah, if you want a prom dress, it's cool too. So that's what's coming up. You guys let me talk. So who is attending? We have at least 6 companies lined up this year. I say at least 6 because there are at least 2 more who are still discussing, and 1 who didn't get back to us. We could have 3 more. So we have the New York State Pollution Prevention Institute. We're going to have the Environmental Resource Management. We have Headwater Food Cup. We have GE Aviation, Raymond Corporation, and Farther Farms. So some are larger companies you might know. Some are smaller local companies. All of them deal to some extent with sustainability, and they have different positions opening and all that other kinds of stuff. So that's where we get to networking boot camp. Please just take a moment to read this comment.
Cool.
So, engineers are really fun, quirky people who can fix things around the house, but sometimes it's a little harder to get like the social stuff down or the people skills. Sometimes you have to fake it for an interview, and that's okay. So we're going to teach you how to accent your best parts of yourself in our networking boot camp. So that's what we have arranged for today.
Proven to work.
Yeah. You all hired me. It's okay. Yeah.
All right. Cool. So first up, looks like it's going to be 3 of us as your co-op panel.
Also,
And Julia. Who
when
else?
Julia shows up,
Anyone else?
does anyone else want to come
Does
join?
anyone want to
Fourth
join?
years?
4th years? 5th
Fourth
years?
years?
Yes! All right. So if you want to come up,
Yeah, we'll just talk about
yeah,
stuff.
we'll just talk about things. So Julia's here. Hey, Justin.
Come over.
Just come over here. Just come on up.
Okay, chair. Okay.
Okay, so we can all have chairs then.
Okay. Who else volunteered? Come up here.
If we've been hired, so thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Come talk to us. Come sit up here for here.
All right.
So
So,
chair. I'll facilitate.
oh, so you're not here?
No.
Oh. It's okay. Don't worry.
Okay, so bring it on the line and tell us your name, your year, your major, and then what kind of co-ops you've had before.
Hi, everyone. My name is Morgan Mustician. I am a 5th-year student studying industrial and systems engineering as well as engineering management. I've had 3 co-ops in the past. My first one was a double block that I spent at the Volvo Group's corporate headquarters in North Carolina as a product preparation and documentation intern. My second internship was in manufacturing at the Mack Final Assembly Plant, which is in Allentown, also part of the Volvo Group. And then my most recent internship was a summer that I spent at Penske Truck Leasing doing operations excellence.
I'm Olivia Bretta. I'm a 5th-year mechanical engineer. I've worked for 4 companies during my different co-ops. I worked for a small business mutual advisor doing like energy savings in New York City, and then I worked for GE Aviation doing manufacturing in Vermont, and then I worked for Magna Powertrain doing some working on transfer cases, so some product design and load calculations in Michigan. And this past summer, I spent some time in Rhode Island working for HVAC company, so we worked on a lot of heating.
My name is Julia Provenzano. I'm a 5th-year engineering student. I've had 5 different co-ops. So my first one was at Unilever. in R&D product formulation. And then my next one was at Crane Currency, which had a co-op with me there, working on, they made US currency paper, and I was like process engineering. And then my third co-op was doing zeolite synthesis research at a university in Chile. My fourth one was at the New York State Pollution Prevention Institute, which is on campus in Slaughter, and that was more environmental consulting. And then my last one was again at Unilever, and I was doing body wash formulation.
I'm Matt Ryan. I'm a fourth-year industrial systems engineer in the BSW program for sustainable engineering. I've worked at a company called Magic Leap. They're an augmented reality company, where I was doing process engineering, some factory automation. That was for 2 blocks. And then I worked at a defense manufacturing contractor called Elbit Systems of America, doing quality manufacturing and inspection work. Yeah. Oh, I worked at a bunch of other like smaller startups along the way. So questions about non-traditional stuff.
Cool. So how did all of you find your job? Like, where did you go to look for jobs? This seems to be like an open thing. How do I find a job?
So I found 2 of mine from the career fair, and then 2 others I found from like networking. So something I think my big takeaway is, summarize real quick, is you know, for me, face-to-face worked a lot better than just like submitting a bunch of applications online. So reaching out to people on LinkedIn or going to the career fair is a great way to like make yourself stand out a little more than just, you know, filling out an application online, basic information, sending in your resume. So it's a good start there.
So I actually never got anything ever from the career fair, and like I mean chemical engineering is like a little less than with other engineering, but like also that doesn't mean that like if you don't, you know, if you go to the career fair and you don't get anything, like there's a million other opportunities. So Unilever was a completely online application. It was like a 6-stage process, where it was like games and interviews, and they like fly you there and like have more interviews. The Pollution Prevention Institute was through Handshake, and the one that I did in Chile, I actually just like found the lab in Google and emailed the professor. So like you can kind of make up like your own co-ops if you want to, because that's pretty much what I did.
For my jobs, I like to do something I'm like really passionate about. So like keep a list of companies that I'm interested in, like different domains that I find interesting. And when I like start a job hunt, I build that list out, and I go see if they have a relevant job. And sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. If they don't, you can like send somebody an email seeing like if they'll make a role for something you're really passionate about. Yeah, I keep a list and I find the companies. I don't find the jobs typically.
And then, well, the middle one wasn't through the career fair, but the other 2 certainly were. I think, to reiterate what Elizabeth said, that face-to-face interaction, I think you're really able to like prove that you're, you know, a cool individual. You're not just like a bunch of words on a piece of paper, like what sometimes you know.
Cool. So I guess we're gonna talk a little bit about face-to-face networking and stuff. Out of curiosity, how many applications have you guys had to submit before you get a job?
A lot.
I think I'm an anomaly. I try to keep it under 10.
Yeah, no, I've done.
Before.
The first co-op I ever applied to, I got, which is like that doesn't happen. I don't know what happened. My second co-op, I probably applied to like 60 to 80 places before finding something.
I had a pretty low number. No, I think I just went for what I was interested in, and if I feel like if I could book them at the career fair, pretty good odds.
And then just like, what kind of interview processes have you guys experienced? Have you experienced like multiple interviews or in person, webcam? What kind of things have you seen?
Yeah, so for my first one, with them being located in North Carolina, I had the on-site interview right after the career fair, and then completed a video interview, but it's not like a conference call. It's more like you record yourself talking, and it's really awkward and super weird to watch after the fact because they let me watch my interview and it was the worst decision. I should not have watched it. And then the second time was just the phone. And my third time, although I didn't take the offer, I was like flown out to interview on site, and that consisted of like a set of interviews with a whole bunch of different people in the company. And then there was one time at an interview where I had to give a 15-minute presentation, an oral presentation about a project, and walk through all of the project management aspects of it, give a technical presentation.
On the spot, or?
I knew about it, yeah, but I kind of went up there with no like background material, and I just kind of had to be able to talk and hold a conversation and answer questions about it.
Yeah, I think Unilever has probably the strangest application process ever. So you like apply online, like a normal, like you submit your resume and everything. And they have like games that you play, and like they're literally like when there's a green light, press A. When there's a red light, press B. Like on the keyboard. It's like weird, like concentration games, like other things like that. And then if you make it past that, it's like the video interview where you're like talking to no one. It's like the same thing. I had like 3 questions, and then if you make it past that, they like fly you to like they're like R&D headquarters, and there you have to do like a group. You're like put into groups, and you have like 10 minutes to make a presentation, like slightly technical presentation, and like present it. And there's a weird like situational customer service interview, and then there was a one-on-one interview. And then you maybe got hired. So that was like by far the most rigorous, but I've also done like a phone interview, which those are a little weird because you can't like see the person's reaction. So sometimes it's like really hard to know kind of like how you're doing. And then I've also had like in-person interviews, which I personally like the best.
I've done a lot of phone interviews, Skype interviews. Typically the way they roll are like my first call will be with like a recruiter or someone, and that'll be like a non-technical screening. They're just like, oh, are you good in this environment? Are you able to socialize with the team? And then typically you'll have one with the manager, which is non-technical or technical. And I've had like a non-technical manager, and then a group of people. Like my third interview will be with the team, and that'll be a technical interview. So related to the job and stuff like that. Some of my favorite interviews are portfolio reviews. So the way that works, if you have projects you worked on, you choose one project, or you send them into your portfolio, and they will surprise you and choose one. And then you basically walk through pretty much everything. And a lot of times they'll leave that up to you how you want to present it. But it's good to go into those with some structure, like how you solve the problem, etc. Yeah.
I've had a lot of phone interviews and some in-person ones, just like at the places and work. So some career fair, post-career fair interviews, but nothing too exciting.
Maybe if there are any questions anyone has for people, will we have them chapter?
Do you like an example of a technical question?
Depends on the discipline.
Yeah.
Like,
So for IT.
you want to take that one?
I don't think of a good one.
Can we get back to you on that
So
then?
I have an example. One time, this is chemistry related, but in an interview they asked me about different types of reactors and like the benefits and drawbacks of each.
Yeah.
Which luckily I was taking reaction engineering at the time, and we like just went over it, so I actually knew the answer. That was like my other technical questions were more like you needed a technical background, but they weren't necessarily like math or anything. It was like we had like for Unilever, I think it was something about making like plastic out of like derived from starch from potatoes, and you like had to kind of do like a mass balance of like making sure that people still have food because it's potatoes and things like that. So it was like kind of technical, but not necessarily like completely plug and chug or like super theoretical.
I once said, like, so I was taking a wind turbine engineering class, and I said that I was like taking that class, and I really enjoyed it. And then the guy was just like, "So how do wind turbines work?" And I was like, Well, you see.
Sometimes technical interviews will be not like technical, will be like problem-solving interviews. Like that's another type of interview, I guess, where they'll give you a problem and you have to like talk through how you're going to solve it or like try and solve it in a minute or so. And the best thing to do is just like vocalize your thoughts because then they can understand what you're thinking and what that process is. And the more you communicate what you're thinking, like the better they'll receive it, even if it's completely wrong.
To kind of just circle back to the ISC part for industrial engineering, it's been different depending on what role I'm applying to. So my most recent co-op was very statistics based, a lot of like lean and domain processes, but I was asked like more technical questions that related to statistics, whereas I interviewed for a program manager position with Indeed, and they would just kind of throw out, okay, explain agile project management to me and why is it important. So going through the different aspects.
And just like know what you're like what you've done in classes, because sometimes like if you put that on your resume, they might be like, oh, like, what you learned in this class, and if you like can't even remember like what topics you covered, that's like makes it harder to get through that part of it. But if you're able to even just like name drop the different like topics you were doing, they like assume you know enough about it. Or
I've also been grilled on past co-ops, like tell me about a project you did this co-op
Yeah.
and walk me through the steps and why you made each decision you did. So less of the theoretical, like Matt was saying, and more of just like what you actually did, or projects or stuff like that.
do we need to talk about that? Do we want to move on?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, we have more questions.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Okay. Let's get people moving.
Yeah, I feel like it's quiet in here.
Yeah. Let's start looking at resumes. So what would be great to do is if we can kind of get into groups, if we want to even move around a little bit, see if we get people with different year levels together and start looking at resumes.
So, how do we do this? Oh, we should split people up. Is there someone who has had a co-op at each table?
And we'll just,
We're gonna split up to some more of them too. Just a quick note, resumes is, you kind of want to have it so it's like a clean format. Add your skills, add your experiences, and definitely don't add pictures.
I haven't seen those. No, there are internationally, it's not like your LinkedIn photo. Yeah. So my Spanish.
Yeah, maybe resume from like German class, next Monday.
What year you guys? You guys are like, I will say, so for me,